Welcome to cryptocurrency vlog number 6. My name is Brent Nally and today is October 24th, 2017. Today's vlog is going to be a little different than the previous vlogs. We're going to be showing a lot of clips that I've watched on YouTube over the years about the growth of the internet and some people commenting on the growth of the internet and how that relates to what I see Bitcoin's growth currently, what's going on in the past few years, and where I see Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies moving over the next few years. Before we jump into the meat of the vlog, I want to point out that it's been about 2 weeks since the last vlog, vlog number 5, when my partner Christopher Lau was traveling through the Philippines and Japan. And he's going to have a quick little link to his vlog of his exciting drone footage of this insanely beautiful island.
And hey guys, like Brent said, I am back. We are back together. Had an awesome time in the Philippines and Japan. I'm gonna throw a quick clip of my vlog here. And yeah, it was an awesome trip. I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad Brent is back with me, and let's get on with vlog number 6. All right, Brent, let's start off. Can you explain the coin aspect of Bitcoin and other altcoins?
Yes, so for Bitcoin, some people think there's actually maybe a physical coin or a token for other cryptocurrencies. There is no physical coin or token. This is all a digital system, a digital protocol. So with Bitcoin, think of it as you need a coin or a token, some type of way to monetize the system, to use the system or the network, the Bitcoin network. So you use this coin just kind of like you'd use a physical coin playing an arcade game. So you're not going to be able to play this arcade game if you don't have quarters or the tokens or the coins for whatever that arcade game takes to let you play. So if you take a step back and try and fathom what this means, it means that if you are investing in Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies early right now, and I still believe we're incredibly early in this stage, that's what this vlog number 6 is going to be focusing on, then you understand that you're going to own more of these tokens than other folks who are getting in later. And this is going to be incredibly important to own these coins or tokens as the internet becomes decentralized and moves into this new paradigm. So crypto tokens or coins protect the network.
What are the similarities between the growth of the internet and the growth of Bitcoin and other crypto assets?
We're going to show this with a few videos that I found on YouTube over the years, and this should be pretty telling as far as how the internet evolved and the type of language people were using, the type of questions people were asking to try and understand the internet in the 80s and in the early 90s. And you can see that the language and the type of understanding for general people in 2017 is eerily similar for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies or crypto assets. So let's cut to the first clip.
Be linking from the database studio to their home. Pat Green and Julian, welcome to database.
Hello, Jane.
Hello, Jane.
Now, Julian, I see you have your computer linked to the telephone line. Can you tell us how you did that?
Yes, well, it's very simple, really. The telephone is connected to the telephone network with a British Telecom plug, and I simply remove the telephone jack from the telecom socket and plug it into this box here, the modem. I then take another wire from the modem and plug it in where the telephone was. I can then switch on the modem and we're ready to go. The computer is asking me if I want to log on, and it's now telling me to phone up the main Prestel computer, which I will now do.
It's a very simple connection to make.
Extremely simple. And I can actually leave the modem plugged in once it's done that without affecting the telephone. I'm now waiting for the computer to answer me. It answers with a tone, and then I just flick a switch on the modem and replace the receiver. And
Things are starting to happen.
Things are starting to happen. The Presto computer is now asking me to enter my own personal password, which I've now done, and it comes up with an opening screen.
And Julian, can you tell me, what is Micronet?
Well, Micronet basically is an area of Presto that's specially designed for microcomputer users. It has a lot of facilities. It has a magazine-type page of what's new today, the daily news, reviews of the current software that's available. There's a letters page so people can write in. There are programs available on Micronet that you can load directly down the phone line. Some of them are free, some of them you do have to pay for.
Now, Pat, whose computer is it?
Well, it's a cooperative, really. We all have a part share, but Julian and I mainly use it.
And why did you buy a computer?
Well, I was very interested in the new technology and didn't want to be left behind. I don't think it's only for the youngsters at school now. I think us older ones will have to learn a lot about it.
And what do you use the computer for?
Well, for keeping household records, such as what I have in the freezer and people's telephone numbers and addresses. I use it as a word processor for my letters, which always come out perfect now. And the most exciting thing I find is the mailbox where I write to other people on the Prestel system.
And who have you written to recently? You got any examples?
Yes, I sent a message to my doctor asking for a repeat prescription, and he's left the prescription for me in the chemist.
Right. Well, thank you very much, Pat and Julian. We'll be seeing you later in the programme.
Bye,
Jane.
Jane.
If you have anything you want to say to us here on Database and you're connected to the Prestel service, you can use the Database mailbox. Pat Green is still with us in North London, and she's going to demonstrate this facility by sending us a message. Hello, Pat.
Hello, Jane.
Can you find page 7776, please? And now would you like to send us a message?
Yes, I will.
And I should be able to get the same message now on my screen.
That's right.
Thank you very much for your good wishes, Pat and Julian.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
If I want to get that message printed out, I can do that as well, just by hitting...
Just like sending an email in 1984 was incredibly complex and difficult to describe to people and had very little value because it took quite a bit of time and cost quite a bit of money, that was a similar comparison in time, in my opinion, of Bitcoin around 2010 or 2011, when Bitcoin was around $1 or less, comparable to 1984, sending an email in the clip that you just saw. So now in 2017, in October, when Bitcoin is trading at approximately 6,000 US dollars per coin, Bitcoin currently sits at about $100 billion market cap, while if you include the other altcoins as well, we're at a total market cap of approximately $170 billion. So I'd say that we're in a similar time frame, as I've mentioned before if you've watched this vlog, to maybe around 1994 or 1995 if we're comparing Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to the internet.
Hey Brent, what is DAO or DAO?
DAO stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organizations. You can think of Bitcoin as a decentralized autonomous organization. There is no president of Bitcoin. There is no board of Bitcoin. There are no shareholders of Bitcoin. People own coins on the Bitcoin network. You can own Bitcoin, but they don't have any more voting power or anything like that, like traditional boardrooms in our hierarchical pyramid-like structure that we use for most of our organizations in 2017. So this is a really strong analogy of Bitcoin to the internet. I've heard of stories before in 1994 and 1995 where early adapter internet pioneers and entrepreneurs were pitching VCs and pitching business owners that they need to start a website on the internet. And then the business owners would ask, who's the president of this internet? And they would of course laugh and say, well, you don't understand, sir, there is no president of the internet, it's a network. So same thing here with Bitcoin. There's no president. Right now we have a great migration happening very slowly in the background where most people aren't paying attention. But again, here in Silicon Valley and San Francisco Bay Area, I have the advantage of being in this area to see that right now basically the entire internet is being rewritten from the ground up, and it's decentralized and it's autonomous, but they are organizations, i.e. a network. So I feel personal deep responsibility to share this information with the world so that we can make sure that people profit from this and don't miss out on this massive wealth creation that's occurring right before our eyes.
Have people tried to create a type of Bitcoin currency in the past?
Yes, so there's been many attempts to create a type of decentralized currency that is digital and that is not created by a central bank and not a fiat currency by definition. Most of them have been very interesting, but have also failed. And there's been many economists and great thinkers in this space for a number of decades who have theorized about something like Bitcoin. And right now I'm going to show you a clip of the great economist Milton Friedman describing basically Bitcoin in the late 90s.
But I think a much more reliable source of optimism is the growth of the internet. In your area, the major effect of the internet will be to make it harder for government to collect taxes. Governments can collect taxes best on things that don't move. Land is an ideal basis of taxation because you can't take it away. Yep. Individual states cannot go as far in taxing personal income as the federal government can, because people can move from one state to the other more easily than they move across countries. The internet is going to make it very difficult to collect taxes on services of all kinds. After all, you can complete these transactions in cyberspace, not on the ground. Computer companies now are getting their programming done in India. I doubt that anybody's paying any taxes on any of that. No. So that I think that the internet is going to be one of the major forces for reducing the role of government. And the one thing that's missing, but that will soon be developed, is a reliable e-cash, a method whereby on the internet you can transfer funds from A to B without A knowing B or B knowing A. The way in which I can take a $20 bill and hand it over to you, and there's no record of where it came from. And you may get that without knowing who I am. And that kind of thing will develop on the internet, and that will make it even easier for people to use the internet. Of course, it has its negative side. It means that the gangsters, the people who are engaged in illegal transactions will also have an easier way to carry on their business. But I think that the tendency to make it harder to collect taxes will be a very important positive effect of the internet.
Thanks, Milton, for your words of wisdom. If you don't know who Milton Friedman is, Google him. He was a pretty smart guy. Speaking of smart people, the founder of Microsoft, Bill Gates, and currently the wealthiest person on the planet, was interviewed in 1995 by the hilarious David Letterman, and I'm going to cut to a couple clips here from that interview with David Letterman trying to understand the internet from Bill Gates.
It's not a huge difference.
What is the difference?
But you can listen to the baseball game whenever you want.
Right.
Too.
Oh, I see. So it's stored in one of your memory deals,
exactly.
And then you can come
That's
back
the
a year later.
You talked about earlier.
Yeah. Do tape recorders ring a bell? Yeah, I just don't know. What can you, just knowing me, the little you know me now, what am I missing here? What do I need?
Well, if you want to learn about the latest cigars or auto racing statistics.
Well, you know, I've got that covered. I subscribe to 2 British magazines devoted entirely to motorsports, and I call the Quaker State Speed Line about 2 times a half hour. So now, would the computer give me more than I'm getting that way?
Oh, you can find other people who have the same unusual interests you do. And you mean the troubled loner chat room on the internet? Absolutely. I think one day I'll get one of these deals, but I've played with them, and then you're typing in, and then you get that thing, that little arrow. Is that the arrow you move? Bet. And then it's just, it's like, oh, I get it. It's an eye test. What are we?
In this clip, you can see that David brings up some great points like, hey, I can already do that on my radio. But if you understand the internet, as we all do today in 2017, you can see the value of having your radio recording stored in the cloud on the internet to access at any time, anywhere, on any device, which of course is what David Letterman was missing at that point in time, as well as other value propositions of the internet over the live radio. So using that analogy to Bitcoin, Bitcoin can do so many more things than our current forms of money right now, and really the creativity that is evolving from the Bitcoin network and other cryptocurrency networks is unfathomable, and we will create many, many more applications for money and smart contracts that we haven't even begun to think of right now. Now that we've seen Bill Gates talk about the internet in 1995, let's see Bill Gates talk about Bitcoin in 2017 here.
Of doing so, the overhead, as you put it, makes me think, believe it or not, of Bitcoin, because some people have said, hey, Bitcoin is the answer to those problems. Are you a believer?
Well, Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap it can be. Bitcoin is better than currency in that you don't have to be physically in the same place, and of course for large transactions currency can get pretty inconvenient. The customers we're talking about aren't trying to be anonymous. They're willing to be known. So the Bitcoin technology is key, and you could add to it, or you could build a similar technology where there's enough attribution that people feel comfortable. This has nothing to do with terrorism or any type of money laundering.
I'm going to leave you with an AOL 1995 commercial about the internet. This might seem laughable to some of the younger folks out there who are under 20 years of age right now, but this was a big deal in 1995 to be able to do all the things this commercial lays out on a computer in your own home.
Every day, America Online is making it easier for people to live, work, and play.
Hey, Dan, ready for the game? I'm just finishing up here with my new kayaking friends.
Kayaking friends on your computer?
Yeah, I just got America Online.
Sounds great. Listen, I can't go to the game today.
What?
I've got to send something for my mom's birthday. It's tomorrow. I'll then book plane tickets for our trip next week, and my kids got to go to the library to look up dinosaurs.
Hey, we can take care of all that before we go.
Yeah, right.
Oh, with America Online.
America Online can do all that?
Yeah. How about sending your mom some nice flowers? All you do is click on Marketplace. We place an order.
Call now for America Online, a new way to use your computer to communicate, have fun, and get instant news and information.
Flowers are sent. Now let's access the online travel service.
How long have you had this?
About a week. And it's so easy. All you do is point and click.
But how does it work?
All you need is a computer and a regular phone line. They send you the software and give you 10 free hours to check it out.
Call now for your free America Online Startup Kit and get free software and 10 free online hours. It's everything you need to get online.
Plane tickets are ordered. Now, let's look up dinosaurs. What do you think? Compton's Encyclopedia or National Geographic?
You get all that with America Online?
Yeah, you can read Business Week online before it hits the newsstand. Update your stock portfolio every 15 minutes with PC Quote. You can even play fantasy football.
Call now for 10 free hours of America Online and get instant access to the worlds of sports, finance, computing, and entertainment.
Here come the dinosaurs. I saved you a trip to the library.
That's great.
Yeah, downloading is easy, too. I can even send email on the internet. And of course, there's my personal favorite, live chat. That's how I met my new kayaking buddies. We'll check that out later, after the game.
So how do you get America Online?
Oh, well, that's easy, too. You just call their 800 number.
I gotta check this out.
Call 1-800-614-3434 now for your free America Online Startup Kit with free software and 10 free online hours. It's everything you need to get online. So call 1-800-614-3434.
So I hope these analogies and these flashback videos have been helpful to you to understand that the internet of money is Bitcoin. Just like the internet was growing in the 80s and the early 90s, and people were trying to understand it, trying to understand the value propositions. Why would I want to use this? I can go shopping perfectly fine by getting in my car and driving here or there. It's much easier now to just click on your smartphone and do that. And so I believe the same things are going to be happening with money and other smart contract applications with Ethereum and many other things that we can't even fathom. So now is the time to start learning about this, and if you have some money, start investing in this when you feel comfortable about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the format of cryptocurrency vlog number 6. Please put your comments below. If you haven't liked this video yet, please like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. And remember, if you want to take the relationship to the next level, click on that little bell next to subscribe and you'll receive notifications every time I upload a new video. And please, with the comments, let me know if you like this format, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos to learn, and so I have a lot up here that I can put into the format like this to help you all, the audience, understand the gravity of what I'm talking about with the future of cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. All right, see you guys next time. Cut out that. I don't know why.
I'm totally keeping that.
No, you're not. No, you're not, dude. You gotta control my brand here, man.
I'm totally keeping that.
No way.